This is the September 2024 edition of Robert Reads. We're going to take a look at the work of native New Jerseyan, my home state, William Carlos Williams. William Carlos Williams was born in 1883, and he was a pivotal American poet as well as physician. He was renowned for his modernist and imagist poetry. He was born in Rutherford, New Jersey, to an English father and a Puerto Rican mother. He grew up in a multilingual household, and this influenced his rather unique literary voice. He also attended the University of Pennsylvania after high school, where he befriended fellow poets Ezra Pound and Hilda Doolittle, both modernist poets, and those connections would shape his literary career. Williams' poetry is characterized by its use of everyday language and focus on ordinary subjects, reflecting his belief that poetry should be rooted in the local and the material or tangible, if you will. His most famous work, The Red Wheelbarrow, exemplifies this approach with its simplicity and its very vivid imagery. He was a central figure in the Imagist movement, which emphasized clarity, precision, and an economy of language, rather spare in its use. Nonetheless, however, he later moved beyond Imagism and developed a very unique style that became a cornerstone of American modernism. In addition to his poetry, Williams was a practicing physician for over 4 decades. He balanced his medical career with his literary pursuits. But this dual life provided him with a very rich source of material and a very unique perspective on the human experience. His medical practice in Rutherford brought him into close contact with the lives of ordinary people, and it deeply influenced his writing. Um, his prose works, including a semi-autobiographical novel entitled Patterson, explores the complexities of American life and the role of the artist within it. Um, his contributions to literature extend beyond his own writing. He was a mentor to many younger poets, including Denise Levertov and probably a name you've heard before, Allen Ginsberg. And because of that, he played a very significant role in the development of the American poetic tradition. His emphasis on the importance of the local and the immediate, and in that particular, has had a very lasting impact on subsequent generations of poets. He also believed that the essence of American poetry lay in its ability to capture, let's just say, the unique rhythms and voices of the diverse American landscape. His legacy is that of pioneering modernist who shaped American poetry with his insistence on the primacy of that local and real everyday experience. And his works continue to be celebrated for their innovative use of language, and we're going to take a look at one of those in just a moment, a piece called "The Late Singer," and you'll see the vivid imagery that is involved in the spare use of words to convey a scene and a setting and a feeling. Anyway, through both his poetry and his practice as a physician, Williams demonstrated a very deep commitment to capturing the beauty and complexity of everyday life. William Carlos Williams, The Late Singer, is my favorite piece of his works. Only in the sense that I think it reflects quite a bit about him as a poet, as an artist. And like a lot of poetry, it reflects on the passage of time, yet in this particular sense, it almost seems as if the clock has stopped. And he's expressing a sense of self doubt and yet a sense of urgency that there's still some great work to be fulfilled. It can be interpreted a number of ways, but that's how I have interpreted it. Anyway, I will read it for you now. The Late Singer by William Carlos Williams. Here it is spring again, and I still a young man. I am late at my singing. The sparrow with the black rain on his breast has been at his cadenzas for 2 weeks past. What is it that is dragging at my heart? The grass by the back door is stiff with sap. The old maples are opening, their branches of brown and yellow moth flowers. A moon hangs in the blue in the early afternoons over the marshes. I am late at my singing. The Late Singer by William Carlos Williams, New Jersey native, as I mentioned before. That wraps it up for September 2024 of Robert Reads. Just a quick tidbit, we have a number of events planned for the fall, Verses in Autumn on October 19th at the Elbron Library, where I'm at right now. And always a great thank you to the Long Branch Public Library for allowing us to tape this series here. And we are extending the Mad Art Supper Club last Sunday of each month for open mic events. Learn more by subscribing to the newsletter above. We'll see you in October. Thanks.